Main aspects of the first lesson plan. Group, adolescents. Level, A1. Learning strategy, affective strategies. Topic to evaluate, WH questions. Activity objectives. The students will develop the topic WH questions in different ways and contexts. Second, the students are going to build and answer questions. Presentation of the lesson plan for adolescents. Class descriptions. Warm-up. The students are going to find main terms about WH questions. Okay. What it say? In this part, the students are going to learn previous knowledge about WH questions before learning about this topic. Why? Because the idea is to motivate, to encourage them with an interactive activity. For this activity, the main facts are A. Resources. For example, I have the alphabet group, the color pencils, eraser, and sharpeners. Length of time for this activity, 10 minutes. Presentation. The students should write the correct questions to the following answers. Okay, she is my mother. Second, I live in the downtown. Third, my birthday was on March 31st. Fourth, my name is Jordan. E, I arrived here by bus. Okay, the idea is to connect and make the correct questions to this one on the answers. Okay, select the correct tense and put it. Second, resources. Okay, the resources: notebook, piece of papers, pencils, pens, eraser, and sharpeners. The length of time of this activity is 10 minutes. Third, practice. The students make 10 questions and the respective answers of each one of those questions. They must build WH questions, not use only the pronoun you, use other pronouns and names. For example, William, they, we, she, etc. Use draws, images, etc. for illustrated. For example, what do you do when you are in the park? Answer: I like to play with my friends in a park. Okay, you can start. For example, when you are in a park, you can play with your friends in a play and you can draw it. The resources for this activity: notebook, piece of papers, pencils, pens, erasers, and sharpeners. Length of time, 20 minutes. Assessment. For next class, the students are going to prepare a conversation where with a classmate are going to share information about what they did in a past event and how they felt with those activities. For example, character A: how did you feel on your last birthday? Character B: I felt good because my mom has got me a puppy. The idea of the assessment is evaluate the knowledge that each one of the students have acquired in this activity and this topic. Main aspects of the second plan. Okay, we are going to give pass to the second plan for the group of adults. Level B2, learning strategy, cognitive strategy. Topic to evaluate, reading comprehension. The activity objectives of this is: first, the students will put in practice the main elements of reading comprehension in different types of text. Second, the students will be able to learn cultural facts through reading comprehension and interpretation on a specific test. Presentation of the lesson plans for adults. Class description. Warm-up. The students are going to listen to the conversation. Then, they are going to answer the next 4 questions. How old is Sarah? 2. Where is Max from? Third, what is the job of Sarah? Fourth, what is the max professions? Okay, the idea is that the students are going to listen the audio, and when they got all the topic, they are going to write the answers for these questions. The resources that support this activity are a type recorder and a YouTube videos music. Left on time, 25 minutes. Presentation. Taking account the high level, the students do a reading about a text, where they are able to identify what kind of text they are going to analyze and put in practice in the next section of the class. Okay, the idea of this presentation is to identify that they can be able to identify what kind of text they are going to read. The resources for this activity is documents, pencils, pens, eraser, and sharpeners. The length of time, 25 minutes. In the production, after doing the reading, the students are going to answer the following questions according to the context of the reading. Okay, there are 5 questions that the students are going to respond and answer. And they have a unique select. The resources for supporting this part are notebooks, documents, pencils, erasers, and sharpeners. The length of time, 20 minutes. The last part of this activity is the assessment. Okay, in this assessment we are going to test to the students' previous knowledge about each one of the activities have been realized and done in this class. According to the test comprehension, the students are going to write the answer for the following questions, not short questions. What else? For example, in this part, do you know if in other Colombian departments people live on the paisa? Where? For example, the students shouldn't say, for example, Caldas department. No, they shouldn't, for example, in Caldas department where people is also paisa, or another long question. And so on in the other questions, the answer should be the same style. In this part, we show the bibliography reference where the students have taken out all the information, they found the multimedia uses, for example, images, documents, for example, whatever thing that he puts in the presentation. Okay, these 2 pages where he have put the bibliography reference. Thank you so much to everybody.